Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video is brought to us by Patreon supporter Josh. Huge thanks to Josh for sponsoring this video. Josh requested a high-powered, no-budget Saskia the Unyielding deck with a +1/+1 counters theme. I built him the deck, sent it to him for approval, and before I had a chance to write the script for this video, he'd already built the deck and had won a game with it. But before we go any further, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel, and it's free. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Saskia the Unyielding is a 4-mana 3/4 legendary human warrior with vigilance and haste. When she enters the battlefield, we choose a player. Whenever a creature we control deals combat damage to a player, it deals that much damage to the chosen player. So Saskia encourages combat damage. So we want a lot of creatures that we can turn sideways at our opponents. And we'll also want to support our +1/+1 counters plan as well. But before we get to our deck list, we should keep in mind our checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, 1 sudden I win card. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Arid Mesa, Verdant Catacombs, Wooded Foothills, Marsh Flats, Bloodstained Mire, Windswept Heath, Flooded Strand, Polluted Delta, Scalding Tarn, Misty Rainforest, Plateau, Bayou, Taiga, Scrubland, Badlands, Savannah, Sacred Foundry, Overgrown Tomb, Stomping Grounds, Godless Shrine, Blood Crypt, Temple Garden, Ziatora's Proving Ground, Jetmir's Garden, Indatha Triome, Savai Triome, Bajuka Bog, 2 plains, 1 swamp, 1 mountain, and 2 forests. Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Chromatic Lantern, and the Great Henge make up our mana rocks. For extra lands, we've got Farseek, Nature's Lore, 3 Visits, Kodama of the West Tree, Dryad of the Elysian Grove, and Skyshroud Claim. Dockside Extortionist, and Smothering Tithe for treasure generation, Ignoble Hierarch, and Rishkar Prima Renegade as mana dorks, along with Mirari's Wake to double our mana production. Inspiring Call, Beast Whisperer, Demonic Tutor, Enlightened Tutor, Vampiric Tutor, Laisa Forgotten Angel, Painful Truths, Night's Whisper, Guardian Project, Shieldred Whispering One, and Eerie Ultimatum. Our opponents are going to do their best to board wipe us, so I wanted to have a bit of graveyard recursion in the deck. Swords to Plowshares, Scavenging Ooze, Anguished Unmaking, Assassin's Trophy, Heroic Intervention, Teferi's Protection, Boros Charm, Abzan Charm, Leyline of the Void, and Fracture make up our interaction pieces. Farewell and Damning Verdict. I wanted some flexibility, and one-sided board wipes are always fun. Good Fortune Unicorn, Halana and Elena Partners, Krenko, 10 Street Kingpin, Champion of Lampholt, Rayhan, Last of the Abzan, Luminarch Aspirant, Hagra Constrictor, Loyal Guardian, Colonian Hydra, Thundering Raiju, Oran Reef Ooze, Drama Liberator of Malakir, Forgotten Ancient, Shalai, Voice of Plenty, Felisa, Fang of Silverquill, Walking Ballista, and Heliod Suncrowned. Of course we're running that combo, why wouldn't we? The Ozolith is one of the most important cards in our deck, but we've also got Doubling Season, Vorinclex Monstrous Raider, Felidar Retreat, Cathar's Crusade, Corpsejack Menace, Rhythm of the Wild, and Mael's Aria as a backup win condition. Now that we have our deck, we should compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 35 lands and 15 pieces of ramp. 11 pieces of card advantage. 10 pieces of interaction. 2 board wipes. 3 pieces of graveyard hate. No sudden I win cards, but we do have an infinite combo that I mentioned earlier. Specifically, Walking Ballista and Heliod Suncrowned. Basically, we pay 2 mana to use Heliod's activated ability, giving Walking Ballista lifelink. We then remove a counter from Walking Ballista to deal a point of damage to one of our opponents. We gain 1 life, and then Heliod's static ability says we put a counter on a creature we control whenever we gain life. So we add a counter to Walking Ballista. Repeat until all of our opponents have been eliminated. Of course, this isn't the only way we win with this deck. Our creatures will quickly get enormous. And if one of our opponents is pillow forting or has a wall of creatures we can't get past, we just target them with Saskia's ability and smash one of our other opponents instead. Do you have a Saskia deck? What route did you take the deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, there's a link to her Fiverr page below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Muffins, Marcus, Phoenix of Ice, Squishy, RGC, Brett, Ignis, Roxy, Brian, Josh, and Sean. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos often, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.